Hello everyone, and welcome to the return of the murder circus. Post Malone is back, and this video will tell you everything you can expect in this update. You already might have noticed, Ursa Mortis, the two-headed bear, is back, but stronger than before. Ursa can now break through the fence around the circus to create new pathways, and it also has more health, increased damage, and cannot be knocked down by explosives. I hope this is the first test of some kind of destructibility in Showdown, because this is pretty cool. The saw blade launcher called Shredder is also returning, but it received a big nerf. Again, it's a scarce weapon that you can only find at a circus and buy it for 2 pledge marks. This time, there is no frag blades, just the saw blades, so 1 ammo type. And the saw blades still bounce off walls, except there is no longer any targeting. It's just pure physics how they bounce. The fire rate of the Shredder got drastically reduced, requiring you to manually charge it after each shot, and the blades can no longer pierce enemies. So if you hit a player or a zombie, it's gonna stick into them. Now there are some new and returning event traits. You can get these traits at the circus in the middle, and you can buy them for pledge marks. We have Blademancer, costing 2 pledge marks, and that allows you to retrieve projectiles through dark side up to 100 meters. This works with arrows, saw blades, throwing melee tools, and weapons like that. And don't worry, there is no extra damage if you hit a player and use this trait. Crackshot is also making comeback, but this time it's a little different. For 1 pledge mark, it reduces your sway, but also increases your ADS zoom for iron sight rifles and pistols with stock, making it more zoomed at long range, but of course that makes it more difficult to fight at close range. Here you can see the comparisons of how much zoom you get. Corpse Seer is also back, being the same as before. If you loot a downed player, you will receive a dark sight second. New event trait is called Communion, where if you use dark sight at your teammate, you can heal them for 75 HP at the cost of sacrificing 15 of your max HP. Not only you can heal teammate with this, but it also removes the status effects like poison, fire or bleed. But you cannot spam it that much because it will burn your health. The last new trait is called Bruiser. This trait reduces melee stamina consumption, so you can do more melee attacks before you are out of stamina, but the main strength is it removes aim punch. You will not receive any aim punch, and it doesn't matter if it's PvP, PvE or environment like fall damage. The circus also comes with a new high striker machine where you can test your strength. Basically, the higher melee damage you do, the more points you get. You can find these at the supply points, but you can only use 1 per mission. Circus offers way more stuff like sealed rewards for pledge marks, fortune teller machine that gives you random rewards, but also the tarot cards can spawn there. Can't forget about the clown grunts. They are basically a reskin of a normal grunt, which make funny noise, but there is a unique throwing knife grunt that can actually throw a knife at you. If you are in a position where he cannot reach you, he will throw the knife. Let's get away from Circus and look at update 2.6. The biggest thing is probably player profile customization. You can customize your player card that can be seen on the dead screen while loading to the game or when someone checks your profile. First, you can choose an avatar. It's usually a hunter or a monster picture, but there is plenty to choose from and more will be added. Second, you can showcase up to 3 badges. Those badges show mastery of a specific items or progression. You can unlock higher tier badges by getting XP with a certain weapon or killing certain amount of AI, for example. The third, you can show 3 stat trackers, and some of those stats carry over from before this update, but most of them will start from 0. Hopefully the devs will add more and more of these. The fourth option is your title. You can select the title that suits you the best or showcase something that you achieved. And the fifth and the last option is a cosmetic frame around your profile card. Currently there is not that many, but they're gonna keep getting added. Another big thing is story challenges. These are more advanced challenges with a story and unique rewards. Currently there is a free one where you can unlock Tennessee Morgan by completing the task and unlock 3 chapters of rewards. This is basically a progression hunter with 3 variants. Then there will be another premium story challenge for Krampus skin, and that one is gonna be paid, but unfortunately I don't have it here so I cannot show you. In-game UI also received some big changes. First, the map screen rework. As you can see, now it's transparent when you're opening map, traits are displayed in the order which way you acquire them, and you can switch between normal challenges and story challenges. Second, the compass and ping markers got a huge upgrade. Now you can ping almost everything and your teammates can see it on the compass. You can also remove ping marker if you look at it and press the ping button, and red pings work the same. Double click to red ping. Let's jump into the gameplay changes. Wildland hipfire spread got increased, It was just little too good with levering, so now it's less accurate. But there are no other changes. If you're wondering where you can find Wildland or Homestead, well, they have a small chance to spawn in watchtowers where you can buy them for free pledge marks. The source of pledge marks and event points is gonna be shown on the screen right now, so you know how to collect them. But again, you can loot them from players and steal theirs. Next is a brand new world item, Water Bottle. You can find it randomly in the world, and it's basically a choke bomb without the choke, meant for a single use. It can extinguish fire, burning hunters, and immolators. But be careful, if there is a fire caused by the oil spill, and you will combine it with the water, nothing good will happen. And if you switch away from the bottle while holding it, it's gonna drop on the ground and break. With this water bottle, there is a new status effect called Douse State. You will see this icon when you become wet, either by water bottle or being in a deep water. So, what does it do? With this effect on, you are harder to catch on the fire, but it doesn't mean you cannot burn. Then your footsteps will become louder and wet, so it's easier to track you, but it also has a benefit that it increases your regen rate of the burned HP. So when the HP is charcoaled, it's gonna regen faster, and that goes perfectly hand in hand with another change they did, and that is to recovery shots and relentless. You will still restore your bar, but it's gonna give you 24 HP of charcoaling, so you are not instantly max HP. You will need to wait until it fully regenerates, but again you can speed this up if you are in the douse state, and it's gonna be way faster. Other changes are that beetle trees can now spawn any type of beetles again, and the burn traits can no longer be stacked. You can only have one of each on your hunter. This is a small change, but it made me really happy. The devs decreased the health of the assassin boss, so killing it should be a little bit faster. Now some audio changes. Minar Sniper Silencer is now a little bit louder, excluding its subsonic ammo, so this is good. The audio occlusion around some rocks at Memun's Gulch got decreased, so now you will be able to hear a bit more clearly. And gunshots that reverb should sound better and more immersive. Most people won't care about this, but new player onboarding got improved, so monsters will now gradually increase based on the player level, and the same applies to hunter bots. They will become higher difficulty when the new player reaches higher level. Now, there is a big list of bug fixes, but I'm not gonna name them all, because I would be here probably for an hour. So once the patch notes are live, I'll link it under this video. In the background, you can see the new Battle Pass skins, which include 52 rewards, and honestly the skins are amazing this time around. And don't forget, on December 12th, there is also gonna be Twitch drops with many brand new skins. But I have a separate video on that, so go watch it. That's also gonna be in the comments. All the links you need are in the comments, but if you wanna ask something or ask about some specific bug fix, you can ask me. I'll try to respond to every single comment. And if you are watching right after this video is released, there is a very high chance I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, where I'm gonna be streaming the new event preview. The devs gave me access to show the event one day before the launch, so if you have any questions or you want me to try something in the new update, you can. I'm gonna be playing it live. The event is gonna last 4 hours, and don't worry, there is gonna be a highlight video out of it. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow in the Post Malone's Murder Circus.